Good morning. Welcome to Pine Notes. This is Lisa, and today I am going to talk about supplies. Now, earlier this year, I believe it was in June, I mentioned wanting to open an Etsy shop and getting prepared business card wise and things like that, because last Christmas I basically took pull apart Avery cards and hole punched them and attached them. This year I wanted to be a little bit more organized, and I think we have that going on here. I'm going to start with the business cards first. This is the craft paper, and it does have holes in it, so I can put a sample piece of the customer's yarn in it, as well as on the back write all the instructions from the label on it. You know, baby yarn is usually machine wash, tumble dry, very durable, but some yarns are blends, and I want to be able to provide that to the customer. And what I decided to do was to turn it sideways and tie it with a ribbon so I can attach it for the recipient of that blanket. And I found a wonderful symbol for my Pine Notes, and it is perfect size for turning those craft paper cards. And I did stamp it on white so you could see it a little bit better here. Perfect, right in time for all the fall and Christmas holiday crafting needs. And the color ink I'm using is called Evergreen, and it is by Color Box. So I'm very excited to get that done. But also, I wanted to talk a little bit about calendars. Zoe from 24 Karat Crochet, Mary Ellen After 60. Both of them were talking about their calendars, and I wrote them and I said, oh, I use Google because I can use it on all three of my devices and things like that. Well, yeah, when I do that, this is the pile that I get. I found myself with, I kid you not, 10 post-it notes around my computer, and I'm like, okay, crochet, YouTube is all gonna go in one book right here. And I was watching one of my favorite yarn dyers out there. She is Kristen from Bull and Vine Yarns, and she does the Yarngasm podcast. Very talented dyer. I'm not sure if she spins her own yarn. I know she has shown it, but I don't know if she sells what she spins. She sews. She does every craft out there. I love watching her. I also love watching Joan from Junebug 1029. She does a calendar as well. I didn't want to buy an expensive calendar because this is my first time. I wasn't sure what to get, and then Kristen last week had this on her channel, and this happened to have been on clearance when I checked out the website Passion Planner. This is not a sponsored video by anyone. I just know people are talking about calendars because of the upcoming year, and yeah, I finally found a need for one. And why I like this, I got the compact size because this is about the room I have next to my computer to keep this, and it does close with a little bit of an elastin there. I do like the circular design here. Reminds me a lot of the Da Vinci, the Man in Time that he did with the cognate wheels and whatnot. And of course, who doesn't love a little wine? Absolutely, I like looking at all the pictures around here. The original cover I wanted was the hummingbird and flowers, of course. You know I love my secret garden. It was a little bit out of my comfort zone, and to tell you the truth, it had preset dates in it. The reason I chose this one is because I will be filling out the dates myself as we go along here. So it's got a blank for the month, and then blanks for the week, what your goals are for the month, It was just very lovely. But in the front, it also goes, make a wish list right here. It's got different planning things you can do. And absolutely, you know, check this out. Kristen on Vollenvine, I agree with her in the fact that, you know, it's one of the first times I'm going to be using a paper planner like this. And why not get something blank? That way, if I fall off the planning wagon, if you will, I will have blank pages here. But what I like is you can write down what is for your week. Plenty of doodle room down here. People to do, work progress. And I like it because when I opened it, one of the first quotes I saw, and yes, it comes with a book ribbon right here, and that was, "The man who moves a mountain begins by carrying away small stones." It says, think of a project as being part of small tasks and breaking it down. Well, I thought immediately of my cable crochet sweater. You know, one of the reasons I want to do a YouTube video and teach others how to crochet a cable sweater is to help me finish that and get that along. But here you see your weeks. This is Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. You write down all your tasks. Again, space for lots of doodles. So absolutely, instead of carrying around this piece of paper like this, I can have all my doodle marks and all my projects inside these pages without going, oh, what did I do? This was the last video I did with all my notes on it. It's going to be all in one place. This is a thank you card I have to send to Marcy, which is already done. My mother and grandmother taught me well because she took time to show me her Abaca farm, which was the previous video to this. But I don't mind sharing this with you guys because this book is about you. This book will be about this channel. And what I also love, yeah, grid paper. Talk about writing down designs and crochet ideas here. This is perfect. I can see putting little pieces of yarn here for even colorway projects. I got a couple in mind I want to put down on paper for my nieces so I don't forget for Christmas time. Help keep my tasking. Lots of blank pages. And again, I chose, and it will lay flat, it's just my case here happens to be concaved. Lays flat, no hands. I chose this design because it's compact. It will sit next to my computer. They do make a full-size version of this. And why not? I figured I could share my calendar like Junebug29 does, and like Mary Ellen After 60, and of course Kristen from Yarngasm. Please check out all those ladies here on YouTube. Keep sharing the good ideas. I definitely want to hear what you're doing. You know, am I going to visit Oberlin again? That's going to go in here because that's a definite yes. And absolutely. Well, give me your thoughts. What do you use to keep track of your projects, to keep track of your goals and the things you're working on? I will throw in there that I do happen to love these pens as well. I will write on my business cards here with these pens, and that was Amazon. L-O-L-L-I-Z. I bought a set for me, and I bought a set for my nieces who are under the age of 12. So absolutely, let me know what you're using out there. The next time you see this, I'm going to start making it for October today. So through the magic of photography, I'll be right back. And obviously time-lapsed, we are back with our passion planner, and I've filled it out so you can take a little tour with me. And again, this is crochet related. I will tell you, I am taking a cue from Jan of Urban Gypsy Crochet and taking this like a business, planning, strategizing, what am I going to work on next. And this little book I think will help me, because before, all the information that's in here was seriously on slips of paper, and I kid you not, at one point I had 10 post-it notes around my computer. So, sorry to Mary Ellen after 60 and Zoe from 24 Karat Crochet. I changed my mind, and for the crochet only part of my life, I am going to paper. The rest of my life, like bills and doctors and travel and different little reminders, will still stay in my Google Calendar. So without pause, I do want to tell you that each book is individually numbered. Mine is 9,435. Again, I did get this particular edition on clearance, and the reason I wanted it is because it was blank. They also had their 2016 calendars for only $5, because what we have only 3 more months left. But hey, if you just want to try this out and check them out for $5, I'd try it. I didn't bother. I don't plan on traveling with this, so I didn't bother with the rest of that. And again, I explained it has different goal settings and how-tos, how to use it. And I'm going to be honest, I didn't read any of that, but I do want to get to this page because I want to show you something. They give you the calendars, which are nice, 2016, 2017, 18 and 19 here. But I don't know if you could tell, I've got bleed through on some of my writing here. I'll try and bring it in close. There is some bleed through, so you really do have to watch what type of marker you're using or pen. And here is my October filled out. These are the type of pens I will probably have to use. Inkjoy by Papermate. They come in all different kinds of colors. I do love drawing in the back, you'll see, with my pencil, and yes, it is themed for Halloween. Love my themed pencils. I think the bleed through came a lot from the Uniball Vision fine point pens that I use, and from the gel pens that I showed you the box of. So just be careful, be aware that there will be some bleed through. And I filled out my calendar, and I don't mind sharing this with you because it is you. It is my YouTube community out here. And October, and of course I'm starting with the first week of September here because Saturday's October 1st already. And we have our Halloween and Fall craft along YouTube upload, which is pretty much every Monday, or my update video when we end this on the 5th. It will just be my normal update video. I do have a reminder to do the end of the month, September, because I am always good. It's usually the 6th or 7th before I remember to do my end of month whips and FOs for the month before, which in this case would be September. Our last day of our cal is the 5th, and then our CC along, whether it's our circular center vest or our crochet cables, coincidentally all started with C's. It's always going to be on Thursdays released. And then on our October 24th, I do want to announce our charity along for Christmas that's coming up. And then here's some 3 holidays here. We've got Halloween, Dios de los Muertos, and Dios de los Años. And I'm probably butchering the Spanish. I'm so sorry, but they are very important holidays to me. And as you can see, if we come down here, they are important because it's my dad's birthday, it's my best friend's birthday, it's my wedding anniversary, and on the 5th we want to remember grandmother. She has been gone 20 years this year. And work projects right here. So this is personal, this is work. I've got work projects over here, and that is the apple orchard poncho, the cow drawing, and the CC along. But also I've got my Etsy shop. I am currently working on the virus shawl. The S stands for virus shawl, calming desert The website Halloween theme, I want to switch my website over to Halloween. My drop spindle came in, so I'll be doing that. And there's always something to block in crochet. I just want that written down so I remember. And I already read you my important dates. We'll go over here for my personal crochet projects, which would be my cable sweater, my crochet socks, and to start the Xmas or Christmas gifts, if you will, for crochet, and that does include Mom's Wool-Free Lace Virus Shawl. Now, places to go. Here we go. Bead Paradise. I wrote down a little list. This is also kept in my phone, so I will tell you that some will overlap, but lobster claw, shawl beads, stitch markers, all at Bead Paradise, and then Pat Catan's. The next time I go with my parents, I do remember to pick up Fisherman's Wool and oatmeal. People to see. Want to see my dad for his birthday. So, in a nutshell, that's pretty much it. Now, I told Mary Ellen after 60, one of the biggest reasons I got this book was because there's a place to doodle. I love to draw, I love to doodle, and already I've started my little pumpkin patch, and a tree is going up the side of the page. We got a little bat going on and some kind of circular thing that started out being the moon before the tree took over, so I'm sure that will be included in the bark of the tree now. And so you'll get to see that in my next update. Now, for convenience, I just paper clip that. I do plan on keeping the bookmarker and the weekly. So once you, and I did count, there are 12 blank calendars in here, so I did count. But once you've got your calendar filled out, you now flip over to your week. So now let's start. September 25th happens to be Sunday, and what do I have going on? And again, I can't believe I used to keep all this in my head or scrap pieces of paper. I've got my Halloween filming to do on Sundays. I take photos, I edit the video, and I do try and upload it on Sunday. I'm working on a contracted project, which is the Apple Orchard Shawl, Mom's Christmas gift, as always, Etsy, and Does Anything Need to Be Blocked? So that's basically my Sunday, which would carry all the way over for the week for me in particular. And as we go, I'm sure I'm going to fill out the other areas here, like good things that happened. I love that. I think being grateful and saying thank you is important, so that's something I probably want to write down there. And here's a quote. I mentioned every week you get a quote. And look at this. Every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end. I love it. Set aside 30 minutes to write down all the projects you've completed in the past year. For each project, write one thing you've learned from that experience. Ready, set, go. Love the suggestions that they absolutely give here. Again, I'm sure this will fill up as our week go. Now, my Mondays do consist of organizing my week. I will release the Halloween and Fall video. It's either already been uploaded or I need to upload it. And then, of course, I need to update my website. That's something I'm pretty bad at, but now hope to remember to do, is to put the video also on the website, pinenotes.com. And then Wednesdays are our Circular Center Craft Along filming days, because I want to release them on Thursdays. We're going to be working on episode 3, taking photos, edit, upload, and yes, website update. And then I do have on Thursday to release the CC Along. And down here, different notes for Sunday, different projects I'm looking at: the Red Heart pattern, LW4461, the Bunting Ghost from Happy Berry Crochet. Do I want to do that? And then I'd already made sugar skull stitch markers, so I need to remember to include them when I film on Sunday. And these are the sugar skulls I just picked up yesterday from Oberlin, Ohio. So that's a start, and I'm sure it will fill up next week, or this week, depending when I release this video, on September 25th through October 1st. But that's not all. We have one more section here. Yes, no more slips of paper. I've started drawing in it already. Here we go. My notes for the circular center virus shawl vest for fall. Here is the slips of paper that were loose and flying around, and I was always frantically looking for them before filming. It's now in one book. I'm very happy about this, and of course my little notes on making it. The episode 1 was yarn talk, 2 magic circle in 3 rows. Episode 3, the actual virus shawl pattern starts. So it's just my little notes, and this is where I like to draw in pencil here. So I happen to like it. Well, you decide for yourself here. There is a little pocket in back too, and it is personally signed. So I'd give it a try. If you're looking for a calendar for 2017, give it a try. Again, I thank all the ladies out there that got me thinking. And yeah, Passion Planner. Go on their website and check it out. Well, as always, I like sharing with you my thoughts, my plans, and I appreciate each and every one of you for joining me. As always, thank you for liking, watching, and subscribing to my channel. Let's make it a great week. Create, crochet, and as always, stay healthy. Take care, everybody.